Assalamu alaikum and good morning everyone. We are working to make our Sun series more interesting, interactive and easy to understand for our students. And this video will be a valuable resource not only for students but for my beloved teachers and parents as well, and help you to understand and grasp the concepts more easily. I'm your teacher Aisha and I welcome you all in the next lesson of our next unit, which is Unit 11, and as you know, the book which we are doing is the English book for Grade 1. Let's see some competencies which are curriculum based, which includes reading, which includes oral communication skills, listening and speaking. Then we have reading and critical learning skills. We have some vocabulary and grammar, and in the end we have some writing skills. But with respect to our book, the competencies breakup include oral communication skills, listening and speaking. Then we have reading and critical thinking skills. We have aspects of language and we have writing skills. So here is the next unit, Unit 11 of our book, and the name of the unit is Mr. Rabbit. And how many SLOs are there? We have 13 different things, 13 different SLOs, and we are going to look at some interesting things in this unit. So with the competencies, we have some number of concepts, like with the first competency of reading and critical thinking skills, we have 2 concepts. Then with oral communication skills, again we have 2 concepts. With aspects of language, we have 5 concepts, and with writing skills, we have 2 concepts. Together, we have 11 different concepts. So here, the first competency is reading and critical thinking skills. And in this competency, we are going to look at some question answers after looking at the unit, and we are going to discuss the title. So here is the next unit, which is a poem, and the name is Mr. Rabbit. Let's listen to that very carefully.
Rabbit has a habit that is very cute to see. He wrinkles up and crinkles up his little nose at me. I like my little rabbit, and I like his little brother, and we have a lot of fun making faces at each other.
Okay, now it's time to look at some questions. You have to answer these questions. How many rabbits are there in the poem? Can you identify that? Yes, we have 2 rabbits, 1 rabbit and his brother rabbit. So we have 2 rabbits in total. And the second question says, do you like the poem and why? Okay, this is the question in which you are supposed to give the reason that why you like the particular poem. That I like the poem because it is about a rabbit, the qualities of rabbit has been discussed in an interesting way, or whatnot. What is your point of view about this poem which makes you to like the given poem? Let's move to the next thing, and that says a title. My dear kids, as the word indicates, the name of the book is called as the title. Okay? We all have a name, right? Just like us, there are names of books. That tells us what the story is going to be about. That name is the title of the book. Let's see, look at the title page and read the title. And the first page is called as the title page because it has the title on it. It has the name of the book and it depicts what the book is about. The first, there is an example title page and it says Famous Grandpa's Tales. So the title of this book is Famous Grandpa's Tales. In the next question, we have 2 books over here, and you are going to look at the given title pages. And what you are going to do, you are going to tick the book with the title Little Red Riding Hood. Okay, which book has this title Little Red Riding Hood? We have 2 books. The first title page is having the Little Red Riding Hood, and the second title page shows Goldilocks and Three Bears. So which title page is having the title which is shown in the question? Yes, this one, Little Red Riding Hood. Let's move to the next thing, oral communication skills. And in oral communication skills, we are going to look at some rhyming words because as you know, we have just done a poem, and in poem there are always some rhyming words. Then we have to recite a poem together. Wow. Okay, the first thing, rhyming words. Let's have a quick revision about rhyming words. That rhyming words are those words, my dear kids, which end on a same sound. Here we have to change the first letters of the given words to make more rhyming words. The thing is made easy for you that we have a first word man, and you just have to change the first letter and you are going to make a lot of rhyming words. Okay, like with man, what rhyming words can be written? Fan, then ban, can, pan, ran, tan. Oh my God, there are so many rhyming words that you can make with man, and you are just supposed to write the first letter. Let's discuss the second word, red. Again, you are just going to replace the first letter and make the next word like bed, fed, led, and so on. And the others are going to be done in the same way, in which you are just supposed to add the first letter and make a new word. How interesting is this? Let's move to the next part, and that is a poem. Wow! And my dear kids, you are going to listen to this poem very carefully. It says, Itsy Bitsy Spider.
The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. Now the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again.
Okay, now it's time to learn some aspects of language, and in aspects of language, we are going to see some word meanings. Again, we are going to look at rhyming words, some animals and their names, possessive adjectives, and the use of comma. The first part is word meanings, and let's see which words are on the list today. The first one is cute. Cute means good looking. Okay, it is used for babies, animals, okay, which seems very good and cute to you. The next one is a wrinkle. That must be a new word for you, and let's see what's its meaning. To form a lot of thin folds or lines on the skin. Okay? When we grow old, our skin will get a little wrinkly. There will be fine lines on our skin. Those fine lines are called as wrinkles. The next word is crinkle. To form lines or folds on something. Crinkle means the lines or folds on some cloth or anything. Wrinkles on the skin and crinkles on something like a cloth or any layer. The next one is the rhyming words. Some set of rhyming words are here. Read aloud the given rhyming words. The first pair is see and me. The second pair is brother and other. Last pair is habit and rabbit. All of these words are having same ending sound. That is why they are rhyming words pairs. In the next page, wow, we have some animals' names, and we are going to look at the given pictures and read the names of animals. Let's see which animals are on the list. The first one is a parrot. Then there is a cat, a goat, monkey, lion, and elephant. So we have some animals over here. Let's see what question is over here with animals' names. Look at each animal, unscramble the letters and write their names. My God, I love this question, that we have some jumbled up words and you have to unscramble them. Okay, the first is giraffe. The spellings are here and you are just going to arrange them according to the phonics. G-I-R-A-F, ending on the silent vowel E. Then rabbit, R-A-B-I-T, rabbit. And same goes with the other animals and you are just supposed to unscramble the given words. Okay, so next on the list is the grammar part, possessive adjectives. Look at it. Listen to me very carefully, my dear kids, that possessive adjectives are used to show who owns something. किसकी कोई भी चीज़ है, ठीक है? That includes specific words and those words are called as possessive adjectives. Let's read some sentences to make them more clear. Read the given sentences and notice the use of possessive adjectives like I am a doctor, this is my lab coat. Okay, so my is telling us that whose lab coat is that? So my is an possessive adjective over here. The second sentence says, she played with a paper cutter and hurt her arm. उसके arm को उसने hurt कर लिया when she was playing with the paper cutter. So here her is telling about whose arm is that. So her is the possessive adjective over here. The third sentence says, we bought a computer. This is our new computer. ये हमारा नया computer है. So our is a possessive adjective over here. The next sentence says, he is going to hospital. His uncle is sick. His is a possessive adjective over here. They are playing football. This is their football. ये उनका football है. So there is a possessive adjective over here, and in the last sentence, you have a book, your book is new, and your is a possessive adjective over here. Now, it's your turn to tick the correct possessive adjectives in the given sentences. The options are here. You are going to tick and then write which possessive adjective will come in the blank. The first sentence says, I am Sarah. This is dash mother. This is my mother. We are Pakistani. Pakistan is dash homeland. What are the options? Our and his. His is used for boys. So our will come here. ये हमारी homeland है. And the last question is, Abid is in his room, but dash, his sister, is in the lawn. What do you think, his or your will come? Yes, but his sister is in the lawn. Let's move further. The next is the use of comma. Comma is again a punctuation mark. Just like we have seen full stop and a question mark, there is another punctuation mark, and a comma is used to separate words in a series. When we are supposed to write so many things in a one sentence, we use the punctuation mark called as comma. So the first one is, read the given sentences and notice the use of comma. आपने comma के use को notice करना है, that how and why we are using commas in a sentence. He is eating cake, comma, candies and ice cream. So we are talking about three things. He is eating cake, comma, candies and ice cream. So one comma is over here. And जब हमने कोई भी बात आखिर में लेके जानी होती है, we use the word and. Then the next sentence says, my mother bought some apples, comma, oranges and bananas. She brought some fruits, three types of fruits, bananas, apples and oranges. That is why we used a comma. She is washing glasses, plates and jug. Again, we have used comma after glasses. And then Ali, Ahmed, Tahir and Abid are my best friends. Here we use 2 commas because there are 4 different friends. Now it's your turn to add commas that punctuate the given sentences by adding commas. Let's see where we are supposed to add commas by ourselves. I have a book, a pen and a pencil box in my bag. So what do you think? Where we are going to add the comma? Yes, after a book, we are going to add a comma. Then the next question, they have rabbits, ducks and hens in their farmhouses. So here after rabbits, we are going to add a comma. Asma, Rabia and Iram are cousins. So after Asma again, we are going to add a comma. So when we are talking about different persons, things or even animals, we use commas to separate them in the sentences. Let's see what we are going to do in the writing part. In writing part, we are going to write some rhyming words and after that, we are going to learn how to write your name with a phone number. It is so important to learn some phone numbers in some emergency situations. So here comes the rhyming words and in rhyming words, you are going to read the poem again. Write 2 pairs of rhyming words in the given blanks. For that purpose, we are going to refer back to the poem and see that which rhyming words are here. Mr. Rabbit has a habit that is very cute to see. He crinkles up and wrinkles up his little nose at me. Can you identify the 2 rhyming words over here? Yes, see and me rhymes over here. I like my little rabbit and I like his little brother and we have a lot of fun making faces at each other. So here brother and other is another pair of rhyming words. So we have 2 sets of rhyming words, see and me and brother and other. And these pairs are to be written in this question. Here write your name and phone number. See, you are going to write your name in this blank and after that you are going to write the phone number. And in the creative writing part, a very interesting topic is over here. You are going to write 5 sentences about my pet in your notebook. Use the given word bank. There is a little word bank over here which includes the words food, color, name, like and care. You can write 5 sentences about my pet. You can write about a cat, a dog, a rabbit or any other pet at your home in the given 5 sentences. So my dear kids, it's all about Unit 11. I am going to meet you again with the last unit of this book. Till then, take a good care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.